Let's get to our big story. Allies and opponents of former President Donald Trump are reacting to his latest indictment. This new prosecution in Georgia is the fourth criminal indictment against him. And now the wait is on to see when he will turn himself in. NBC's Chris Pallone is joining us live from Washington, D.C. with more. Chris, good morning.
Maureen, good morning to you. Authorities in Fulton County, Georgia, say that former President Donald Trump will be treated just like any other defendant there. That means, unlike in federal prosecutions, he could possibly have his fingerprints and mugshot taken when he turns himself in. In Georgia, preparations now underway for former President Donald Trump to turn himself in to face his latest criminal indictment. With an August 25th deadline looming, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office says it's expected Mr. Trump and the 18 other defendants will be booked at the county jail like anyone else arrested there, though it's not known when the former president plans to show up. The Trump team continuing to attack the prosecution on air and online, even with help from GOP rivals.
We see the legal system being weaponized against political opponents. That is un-American and unacceptable.
Mr. Trump said he will prove fraud took place in Georgia's election at a news conference next week, a claim quickly refuted by the state's Republican governor, Brian Kemp, who posted the 2020 election in Georgia was not stolen. Our elections in Georgia are secure, accessible, and fair. Among those charged, along with the former president, attorney Rudy Giuliani, who made a name for himself as a prosecutor using racketeering laws to take down the mafia in New York, now facing similar charges.
This is a ridiculous application of the racketeering statute. There's probably no one that knows it better than I do.
Still unclear whether this latest indictment will change voters' minds about Mr. Trump.
Yep. I'm sick of him.
You're sick of him?
Yep. He's got to go.
The Democrats are scared to death, and they'll do anything they can keep a Republican, much less Donald Trump, get in office.
The first Republican debate for the 2024 nomination is just a week away. And it's expected that many of those charged in Georgia will push to have the case move from state to federal court. In fact, former President Trump's old chief of staff, Mark Meadows, became the first to file to do that yesterday. Maureen, back to you.
And Chris, are more defendants expected to try to move their case to federal court? And why would they do that?
Yeah, there's speculation that they will, especially former President Trump. The reason being a couple of reasons. First of all, there'll be less publicity. Cameras generally aren't allowed in federal court where it looks like they would be allowed in an Atlanta trial. And also, you widen the jury pool. All of the jurors would come from the northern district of Georgia, which includes several rural counties, more Trump-friendly areas, as opposed to a trial taking place in Atlanta.
Interesting. All right, Chris Pallone, live for us this morning. Thank you so much.